So this one was ranked as the #1 toner for the KOSE Best Cosme Awards last year. It is a brightening serum that does not contain niacinamide. My mum and my aunt have used it. My grandma, who's in her 90s, still uses. Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to talk about some Japanese skincare products that I have been loving lately. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください. So I just simply wanted to talk about some Japanese skincare products that are new to me that I have been loving lately, although I haven't really had a proper chance to talk about them or review them in a video yet. I did buy everything myself in Japan, so it might be a little hard to find them online, but if I can find it, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description for you guys. So let's get to the reviews. So the first product I have has been in a couple videos, but I haven't properly reviewed it. And in those videos that they kind of appeared for a second, multiple of you guys were like, wait, what do you think of this one? So I know it's one that you guys have been waiting for, the Attenir Skin Clear Cleanse Oil. This is an absolute cult favorite in Japan. And last year it was ranked as the #1 product, not the #1 cleanser, literally the #1 beauty product for the KOSE Best Cosme Awards. So out of literally every single product that you can find in Japan related to beauty, this was ranked as #1. So I kept meaning to try it for literally the longest time and kicking myself that I didn't try it sooner because I get it. It is an oil cleanser, so of course it does melt away makeup as well as pore clogging impurities effortlessly, but they say that it also helps to really gently exfoliate daily by using something that they call a skin renewing complex. So the main ingredient is a blend of 8 different types of botanical oils: rock rose, argan, baobab, kukui nut, jojoba seed, meadow foam, sunflower seed, and inca seed oils. So these do help to obviously break down that oil-based impurities, but it does also help to moisturize, hydrate, be an antioxidant, help with skin texture, and also help to support the skin barrier too. Basically, every time you use it, it helps to break down that hardened oil that might be clogged up in your pores and help to clear your skin, hence the name Skin Clear Cleanse Oil. And basically, by just using it as your daily oil cleanser, it helps to smooth skin texture and to brighten your complexion, which honestly, most oil cleansers will do anyways. The texture is a little bit on the thicker side, which they claim gives a cushion touch. So it means that you can cleanse your skin without adding too much pressure with your fingers. And boy, does it feel so good. You just like want to keep massaging and cleansing your skin forever is the best way that I can put it. This one is considered to be the original, which is the Aroma type. So it is scented with essential oils, and they describe the scent as a refreshing citrus scent. It is absolutely a gorgeous scent. Every time I use it, I first like pump it out in my hands and then literally like cup and smell the product because it smells so nice and it's really relaxing. But they do also have an unscented version, and then also apparently a peaceful orange and a rose luxe scent as well. It also can be used on wet hands and face, which is something that I love about Japanese cleansing oils because it allows you to cleanse very easily in the shower. They do also claim that it is safe for eyelash extensions and you don't have to cleanse afterwards. They say it is a one-step cleanse and it is fine and it washes off well. Of course, you can double cleanse, and I generally do anyways, but they do claim that it is safe as a one-step cleanser too. Honestly, it is kind of funny that it took me so long to try this brand because Attenir has been in my family for a long time. Like my mum and my aunt have used it. My grandma, who's in her 90s, still uses Attenir. And I remember because my mum used to have to order it over the phone whenever she was back in Japan because they used to only do phone orders, or they only sold it at like really high-end department stores in Japan. Nowadays, it does seem a lot more accessible, and they do have it at stores like at Cosme. And surprisingly, for that kind of somewhat of a high-end brand, it is pretty affordable too, because it does retail for 1,980 Japanese yen, so under the $20 mark. For being claimed like the #1 best beauty product and cleanser at that price, I get it. I get why it is a cult favorite. All right, next I actually have another cleanser. It is the Fancl Softening Milk Wash. This has been my go-to morning cleanser for quite some time now, and I have talked about it multiple times, but I don't always use a cleanser in the morning, especially since I do have dry skin. I try to just rinse off with lukewarm water if I feel like my skin is okay. But there are still some mornings where I just feel like it's a little like clogged up, or it feels like it just needs a little bit of a better cleanse, and that is when I've been using this one. I have tried multiple kind of milky oil-based cleansers like to remove makeup and such, but this was the first milky wash, like water-based cleanser, and it is specifically marketed to be a morning cleanser too. It does use amino acid-based surfactants to cleanse without stripping. It also has glycerin and yogurt extract to help with moisturizing and to strengthen that skin barrier. And then it does also have dipotassium glycerate. This ingredient is going to come up a lot in this video, so I'm just going to call it licorice root extract because that is what it is, to help soothe the skin too. It says to use 2 pumps on dry skin and massage it to cleanse your face. It doesn't foam up and is easy to rinse off, so really quick and easy for the mornings. They do say it helps your skin feel smoother, which helps with makeup application during the morning too, which I do have to agree, without making your skin feeling stripped. I can't say that it is spectacularly spectacular, but I do just keep reaching for it, and I am almost finished. I've only got about this much left, and I actually had to stop using it to film this video before I finished it up. It is also fragrance and preservative free, which is also Fancl's kind of a selling point for their products. Next, I do have a hydrating toner, the Deprogram Moist Care Lotion. It like perfectly matches these nails right now. So this one was ranked as the #1 toner for the @Cosme Best Cosme Awards last year, and it is a brand that I've been meaning to try for quite some time now. It is a sub-brand of Shiseido's, and they are known to be a sensitive skin friendly brand, but do have different product lines depending on your skin type or skin concern. Pink is to help moisturize dry skin, purple is said to help firm aging skin, white helps to brighten dull skin, blue helps to balance combo skin, and then yellow is acne care for breakout prone skin. The brand does highlight that they are paraben, ethanol, fragrance, and colorant free. So the pink is definitely the most popular one, probably because it is one that can be used by basically all skin types, as it is just a simply deeply hydrating toner. It contains hyaluronic acid, Vaseline, glycerin, and mugwort for soothing hydration and moisture care, and it does also have that licorice root extract again, which is soothing but also used frequently in jbeauty to be a very, very gentle breakout prevention ingredient, since it does have those anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. Lastly, it does also have tranexamic acid to help even out that skin tone. The consistency is slightly thicker than water, but definitely still very, very watery. They recommend using 1 to 2 pumps just on your palms and pressing it into your skin. It does feel deeply hydrated even with that small amount, so I do feel like it's a toner that you don't have to keep layering to feel fully hydrated, and I feel like the hydration like lasts throughout the day well as well. The packaging is also A+. I mean, it's so sleek, simple, but very cute with the different colors. The pump feels very high quality, and then you can also open it up to use their refills too. So they do sell refills for most of their products, and you can just keep refilling these plastic bottles. So that is definitely a nice little bonus about this product too. I definitely wouldn't categorize it as an affordable toner, and it's definitely not like the best toner I've ever used, but if you are looking for something in Japan that is sensitive skin friendly, but something that's also going to help really gently prevent and care for those breakouts, I think it is a good option. Next, I have a serum, Drugstore serum, exciting. The Sana Nameraka Honpo Brightening Serum VC. Nameraka Honpo has really been stepping up their game lately. They've released many new launches as well as upgraded previous products. Even in Japan, they've actually been praised for such good ingredients and formulations, especially for an affordable drugstore brand. I also love that serums have become a lot bigger of a focus. I've talked about it in the past, but at the drugstore level, Japan doesn't really do serums that much. They really do stick to like the basics in terms of cleanse, tone, moisturized. So it's really nice to see a lot more serums coming out. And this one is part of the new VC brightening line, which comes in this yellow packaging. So the general focus of this new yellow VC line is to not only prevent new breakouts, but to treat and care for current and past ones by evening out and brightening your skin tone. It uses fermented soy milk extracts, which is kind of like the icon ingredient of all of the Nameraka Honpo products. They do help to moisturize and also hydrate the skin. The main brightening ingredient in this one is a vitamin C derivative. They have used ascorbyl glucoside and have also paired it with vitamin E to kind of further that antioxidant protection. Once again, they have used that licorice root extract, probably one of the most popular common ingredients in Japanese skincare, to help soothe and prevent breakouts, and further soothing with allantoin too. So the reason why I started using this one was because it is a brightening serum that does not contain niacinamide. So rare these days. I was literally looking through all of my serums and realized that every single one, especially brightening ones, have niacinamide. So it was refreshing to see a brightening serum that still has those antioxidant properties but doesn't include niacinamide. The texture is also super duper lightweight for a serum. I mean, it still has like slight viscosity obviously, but it does spread and absorb into the skin very, very easily. The finish is non-sticky but still hydrating, so great for both morning and PM use. Plus it is a huge 100ml bottle, plus it is a pump. Like, doesn't really get much better than that. And it is Nameraka Honpo, so super duper affordable. This 100ml serum is 1,500 Japanese yen. That's nothing. That's like what, 12 bucks USD? It is also fragrance free, so really a great everyday serum that you can generously apply to keep on top of those brightening concerns. Next, I have the Cera AP Moisturizing Milk. So although on the back in English it just says moisturizing milk, the actual product name in Japanese is Kohositsu Senko Barrier Nyueki, which if we translate it kind of directly means high moisture pre-barrier emulsion. So this is a bit of a revival skincare trend in Japan at the moment. I spoke about it briefly in another video, but it is to use a moisturizer emulsion as the first step after cleansing, even before your toner as a booster product. I am currently testing that method, so there will be a full video on it at a later date, but that is how I've been using it. It is supposed to help soften your skin and help absorb the following skincare products better. Basically the same thing as all other booster products. So the brand concept is to care with ceramides. I mean, it's literally the brand name, Cera, and they are very simple products, but all to do with that barrier strengthening and protection. It obviously contains ceramides, 8 types to help with barrier care. It also contains 5 peptides to help with skin renewal and firmness. It uses Vaseline to moisturize, and then once again, kind of insane, but it does include that licorice root extract to help soothe the skin. Basically, it is all about nursing your skin back to its healthiest and strongest it can be. Now, I must say the first time I was using it, it is definitely a bit of an interesting experience to apply moisturizer first. At least for me, I'm so used to using a toner, but I was quite surprised to how fluid the texture is. Like, it is definitely a runny, milky formula. I feel like usually emulsions are something a little bit thicker, but since you are using it as the first step, it probably makes sense that it is more lightweight. And compared to other emulsions, I do feel like it sinks into your skin very, very quickly, and it doesn't really create that protective seal, since we do need other products to still absorb on top of it. Surprisingly, it actually layers really, really well. I mean, I guess it's not surprising because that is the whole purpose of a Senko Nyueki, but for me, it was surprising that it layered so well even with a watery toner right after it. For drier skin in colder months, absolutely. I definitely feel like it makes my skin feel moisturizer for a longer time throughout the day. They definitely do have quite a limited product lineup. I'm pretty sure the whole brand only consists of like 5 or 6 products, including like body wash, lotion, and that. But for a simple barrier care product, I do feel like it is very, very affordable and effective too. And the last product I have is actually a sheet mask, the KOSE Clear Turn Cica Moist Mask. So I had seen this product many, many times before, but I honestly did not think much of it until I saw this Japanese influencer absolutely raving about it. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go. This one is technically a part of the KOSE Clear Turn series, which they're literally known for sheet mask, and there are so many different types. It has 40 sheet masks and retails for 1,430 Japanese yen, making each mask 35 Japanese yen, and with the conversion 24 US cents. So obviously super duper affordable. It is supposed to be an all-in-one sheet mask, which I honestly do not believe in all-in-one sheet masks. I just use them like a regular sheet mask, so after my toner and before like serum or moisturizer. The two main ingredients that they highlight on the front is Centella asiatica extract and heart leaf extract, so both ingredients that I love and are very well known for being a soothing and calm ingredient, also anti-inflammatory, antibacterial. And then it does also use glycerin and hyaluronic acid to help hydrate and moisturize. I didn't know this until I actually bought it, but it is also fragrance colorant, ethanol and mineral oil free. It does still have a fragrance to it though, and obviously it is a natural kind of scent of the ingredient. I feel like it is possibly the sage oil. To me, it just smells kind of like light and herbal. It does remind me of the I'm from Mugwort essence. That's basically what it smells like. And it definitely doesn't bother me. The actual sheet material is also very high quality for a bulk sheet mask. It is almost this kind of gauzy, meshy type material that does stick really well to the skin. And even with 40 sheet masks in here, every single one is soaked in essence, so you definitely feel like you're getting your money's worth. It always leaves my skin feeling soothed and hydrated, but is not too heavy and gentle enough to use every single day if you want to. Me, I usually do use it like every other day. It's honestly also a never-ending bag. I mean, I think I've used over half of it now, but there's literally so many in there, and it's definitely the one that I tend to reach for when I don't know what to use. I just need extra hydration, maybe a little soothing. This has been the one that I've been reaching for consistently. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed some kind of new jbeauty highlights in my routine lately. If you do still have a little bit of time and want to hang out with me for more skincare chatting, I will leave 2 videos here that kind of speak more on jbeauty. Let's make it a jbeauty day. Why not? And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mwah.